Echoes of the Silk Road, an ancient path. The old road whispers tales. It speaks of deserts crossed, of mountains bravely climbed high. For centuries this was life. The Silk Road was its name, a network of many paths. It linked east and west, a bridge between worlds it was. Great caravans once journeyed here. Camels carried heavy loads, silk, spices, tea, and gems. These were treasures from afar. But more than goods did travel. Ideas also found their way. New thoughts, beliefs, and arts. Cultures met and mixed slowly. Imagine the dust and the sun, the endless challenging miles. Traders faced many dangers, yet they pushed onward always. They sought fortune and knowledge. They brought change to distant lands. The Silk Road shaped history. Its legacy still lives on today. This road of dreams calls out. It invites us to explore, to find its hidden stories, to feel its ancient spirit. Uzbekistan holds key parts. Samarkand and Bukhara wait, their names echo with magic. Let us begin this journey. Samarkand. The name itself sounds grand. It was a rich oasis town, a vital stop for traders. For over 2,000 years, Alexander the Great knew it. Genghis Khan passed through here. Later, Tamerlane made it his capital. He called it Mirror of the World. This city grew very famous, known for its beauty and wealth. Poets sang praises of Samarkand. Scholars gathered within its walls. They studied stars and numbers. They wrote books of wisdom. Craftsmen created wonders here. Their skills were unmatched by many. The air in Samarkand felt special. It was filled with many scents. Spices from India and beyond. Perfumes from Arabian lands. The markets bustled with life. People from all corners met. They exchanged goods and stories. Samarkand was a true crossroads. Today, Samarkand still shines bright. Its ancient heart still beats strong. The blue domes gleam in sunlight. They tell of a glorious past. Visitors come from all over. They seek its timeless beauty. They want to touch history. The city welcomes everyone. In Samarkand, one place stands out. It is called the Registan. This means sandy place in Persian. It was the city's public square, a place for gatherings and news. Royal decrees were announced here. People came for celebrations too, and sometimes public executions. The Registan was Tamerlane's vision. He wanted a grand city center. His grandson, Ulugh Beg, started it. He built the first madrasa. Later, 2 more were added. They formed a stunning ensemble. 3 great buildings face the square. Their beauty takes your breath away. Think of the square in its prime. Merchants bartering their diverse wares. Scholars walking to their studies. Theologians deep in their debates. The sounds of a vibrant city. The Registan was full of life. It was the pulse of an empire, a testament to power and art. Even now, the Registan awes. Its sheer size is impressive. The intricate tilework shines bright. Blues, greens, and golds dazzle. Geometric patterns cover walls. Quranic inscriptions add grace. It is a masterpiece of Islamic art, a place that truly inspires wonder. Further west lies another gem, the ancient city of Bukhara. Its history is very deep. People have lived here for millennia. Bukhara was a center of learning. It was known as Bukhara-i-Sharif. This means Noble Bukhara, a title it truly deserved. For centuries, Bukhara thrived much. It was a major trading post. Caravans rested within its walls. They brought goods from many lands. But Bukhara was more than trade. It was a pillar of Islamic faith. It had hundreds of mosques, and over 100 madrasas. Many great scholars lived here. Avicenna, the famous physician, studied near. Al-Bukhari, a key Islamic scholar. Their works influenced the world. Students came from far and wide. They sought knowledge in Bukhara. The city's libraries were famous, filled with precious, rare manuscripts. Today, Bukhara feels timeless still. Its old city is a maze. Narrow streets wind and turn. Ancient buildings stand proudly tall. You can almost hear whispers, echoes of its sacred past. It is a city to explore slowly, letting its history soak in deep. Section 5. Minarets of Bukhara Towers pointing to heaven. Bukhara is a city of towers. These are its famous minarets. They rise above the flat roofs, pointing upwards to the sky. Minarets serve an important role. From here, the muezzin calls. He calls faithful Muslims to prayer 5 times each and every day. These towers were also landmarks. They guided caravans from afar. Weary travelers saw them first, a sign of safety and rest. Some minarets had other uses. They were watchtowers for defense or places for public announcements. Each one has its own story. Bukhara once had many minarets, some small, some very grand. They were built with great skill, made of baked brick, strong and tall, decorated with intricate patterns, bands of calligraphy wound around. These were not just plain towers, they were works of stunning art. Imagine the city long ago, the skyline pierced by these spires, each minaret a symbol of faith, each a testament to builders' art. They stood against desert winds. They watched empires rise and fall. Many still stand there today, silent witnesses to Bukhara's past. Section 6. The Kalyan Minaret, a beacon through ages. One minaret in Bukhara is supreme. It is the Kalyan Minaret, also known as the Great Minaret. It has stood for 9 centuries, built in the early 12th century. It is nearly 47 meters high, a towering column of baked brick. Its presence dominates the city, casting a long shadow over the streets and markets. The Kalyan Minaret is famous, not just for its great height, but for its beautiful design. 13 decorative bands circle it, each telling a story of its own. Each band has a unique pattern. Intricate brickwork creates designs that captivate the eye. There are inscriptions in Kufic script, adding a layer of historical and cultural significance. It is an architectural marvel, a testament to the ingenuity of its builders. Legend says Genghis Khan was awed when his armies conquered Bukhara. He destroyed much of the city, but he spared the Kalyan Minaret. He was so impressed by its grandeur, its towering presence. He felt it was too beautiful, too majestic to be torn down. So the great tower survived, standing tall through the ages. It was also called Tower of Death, a grim name for such beauty. For centuries, criminals were thrown, executed from its very top, a dark chapter in its history. But mostly, it was a beacon, a symbol of Bukhara's spirit, resilience, and enduring legacy. A light for the faithful, a guide for desert travelers too, standing as a testament to the passage of time. Section 7. Threads of Connection, Samarkand and Bukhara's Shared Legacy. Samarkand and Bukhara are sisters, 2 shining jewels on one thread. These cities have stood the test of time, their histories intertwined in a dance of culture and commerce. That thread is the Silk Road, the ancient network of trade routes that connected the East and West. It bound them closely together, creating a bond that was both economic and cultural. For centuries they shared fates, their fortunes rising and falling in tandem. They rose and fell together, their destinies forever linked. They were centers of the same world, a world of trade and ideas, bustling with activity and innovation. Both cities were melting pots, where diverse cultures met and mingled. People from Persia, India, China, Arabs, Turks, and Mongols too, all converged here. They all passed through these cities, leaving behind a rich tapestry of influences. They left their marks behind them, in the art and architecture, in the languages and customs, in the very blood of people. The legacy of these interactions is still visible today. The rivalry was sometimes there, a natural outcome of their close proximity and similar ambitions, each city proud of its status, its unique contributions to the world. Samarkand, the grand imperial capital, a symbol of power and grandeur. Bukhara, the holy center of faith, a beacon of spiritual enlightenment. Yet they depended on each other, their economies and cultures deeply intertwined. The flow of goods was vital, bringing prosperity and growth. The exchange of knowledge, too, was a cornerstone of their relationship. Scholars often traveled between them, sharing ideas and discoveries. Their shared heritage is powerful, a testament to their enduring connection. It speaks of a connected world, long before our modern times, a world where ideas and goods flowed freely. They show us cultural exchange, the beauty of blending traditions, the power of human connection. These cities are living museums of history and culture. Visiting them feels like time travel, stepping into a vibrant past where every corner tells a story. Section 8. An Invitation Discover Uzbekistan's Soul. The story of the Silk Road is a tale of adventure, commerce, and cultural exchange that spans centuries. It is written in sun-baked bricks, in the blue tiles of domes, in the towering ancient minarets that have stood the test of time. Samarkand and Bukhara hold these tales, each street whispering stories of the past. They wait for you to listen, to walk their historic streets, to feel their timeless atmosphere, and to become part of their living history. This journey is more than sightseeing. It is a deep dive into the essence of human civilization. It is an adventure for the soul, a quest for understanding and connection. It connects you to the past, to centuries of human endeavor, and to the spirit of exploration. Imagine the scholars and poets, the traders and the mighty Khans who once walked these paths. Their spirits linger in these places, their achievements still inspire us today. Go and see the Registan, a marvel of architecture and history. Let its grandeur fill your eyes. Climb near Bukhara's minarets and gaze upon the horizon. Feel the history around you, etched into every stone and wall. Taste the flavors of Uzbekistan, a culinary journey that tells its own story. Meet its warm, welcoming people, whose hospitality is legendary. Hear the music, see the dances, and let the rhythms of Uzbekistan move you. Let the culture embrace you fully, immersing you in its rich traditions. The Silk Road is not just history, it is a living, breathing journey. It is an invitation to learn, to explore, to understand more about our shared heritage, to see how interconnected we are, how our past shapes our present. Uzbekistan opens its heart to you, inviting you to explore its depths. Come and discover its wonders, from its landscapes to its landmarks. Let Samarkand and Bukhara enchant you with their timeless beauty. Your own Silk Road story awaits, ready to be written.